Hi everyone, my name's Jonathan and I'm here to present my research project on how much solar energy does it take to run a fire department in the state of Hawaii. I'd like to start off explaining why I chose the fire department as my community center. And I chose it because Honolulu actually has one of the 13th, or it has the 13th largest department in the United States, and it's a state provided service. On top of that, state responder or first responders like firefighters are essential to sustaining communities and preventing disasters, especially fires and crime. They protect the local communities and environments overall. Um, the Ahupua'a, I still can't say that, where my building resides is actually in the Nu'uanu Ahupua'a, and that's a residential neighborhood located in the Nu'uanu Valley on Oahu. Now, there's a lot of history behind this valley, but the biggest part of this valley's history is the Battle of Nu'uanu, um, which King Kamehameha had fought in, and they've discovered thousands of skulls after construction. They say that this battle happened in the 1700s or the late 1700s. Next, I'd like to talk about the design of my project. And after visiting the fire station earlier this year, I realized that small departments like this are essential to communities as first responders and efficient enough to run themselves on solar energy. The two pictures below over here show 3D models of the building with solar panels mounted on the roof, along with a an overhead in the back lot. Behind the department property is a park, and there, if the state does wish to do so, could um, install panels there as well to provide extra energy for the neighborhood or fire department. Um, Looking at the building, it's fairly small and very sustainable, and we would only need enough energy to cover really HVAC systems and lighting throughout the day. Um, Considering this building's only an office and garage, the panels on the modeled part of the property would actually be an efficient investment for the state, and that would be less out of the taxpayer's pocket. Under the testing category, we see two graphs. I know they're a little bit small, but on the left, we see the daily consumption with the green part being the PV collected throughout the day and the energy used throughout the day and night as well. And as we can see here, that um, the PV collected throughout the day is actually sustaining for the entirety of the day, but throughout the night we may need generated power. And over the course of the year, it's pretty consistent. Um, Overall, based off the current 3D design that I have of the building, um, the model would need improvements as we can see in the street view over in the bottom left. The roof is flat, but Aladdin wouldn't let me add a flat roof with the structure that I had. I worked on it for a while, but I wasn't able to do that, unfortunately. On top of that, we would meet, um, you would need to account for the height of the fire trucks pulling in and out, if we did decide to add solar panels in the front. In the future, a solar farm could be installed above a nearby school parking lot, since the school is also a state facility, or even extended closer to the building from the back lot to collect. As a small state facility, this would save and allow Hawaii to allocate funds for more significant infrastructure improvements, such as roads. Um, and it would also be beneficial for the community as the state of Hawaii is very green and concerned for environmental impacts. And this photo right here is the panel lot, or where the panels would go at the nearby school. It is right down the street. Anyway, thank you for listening, and bye everyone.